Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Dune Awakening video. So you want to be a Swordmaster? Well, me too. And I unlocked the class and I'm going to show you exactly how you can too. You know what to do. Lego! Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. I'm over here at the Pinnacle Station in Jabral Afrit Al-Garb. Now, over here at this trade post, there's going to be a guy that we can speak to that's going to kick us off on a quest line to unlock the Swordmaster class, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to head inside over here, just look for the guy with the small little blue lamp hovering over his head and speak with him and accept the contract. Now this dude's named Arno. Now Arno is going to give us a quest. The name of this quest is going to be called the Swordmaster Basics. So it's going to unlock the very first part of the Swordmaster class, which is going to be pretty cool. There are quite a few things that we need to do. So let's get started with the very first step. And that is heading over to checking some of the posts. There's going to be 2 posts that we need to do. First is going to be all the way due north and then due east. All the way at the top of the mall in Jabral Afrit Al-Shark. Now, this is how I got over there on my speeder. So you can get over there on bike. Once you get over here, there's going to be a small little encampment to the left and to the right. And that's where we need to go. So there aren't really a lot of enemies over here, but these 2 guys can be a little bit annoying. So go ahead and take these guys out. Now, if you didn't know, this is also the same spot where the trial of a.k.a. is located. The 6th trial, for that matter. So it's pretty much the same location. So if you're doing the Swordmaster like I am doing, or you're trying to do your trial of a.k.a. like I was, you're going to be in the same location, my dude. Head over here to this encampment and we're going to make a right and then hang a left and then we're going to hang another left like so, and then right in front of us is going to be a small little container that we can interact with, and voila, just like that, we are done with at least this part of the quest. Now that we are done, we actually need to head to the wreck of the pallas, which is a PvP area, and I'm right side out of the eastern side of this area. Alright, so I'm in the Western Vermilius Gap. Here is the pallas. Here's the direction that I am coming from. Now, once you make your way inside of here, you want to head to the middle of the ship. We're going to hang a little left and then head straight forward, and then we're going to head up these small little rails. Now over here, there should be some enemies, maybe not, but we're going to head to the right. Okay, now over here, there's going to be a ton of different items that you can pick up, but just make yourself a little bit scarce when it comes to these enemies, because there's a lot. So just stick over here to the right hand side of the ship, like I am right here, and I'm just going ahead and pick up a whole bunch of mats. And after I finish picking up these mats, we're going to run into a huge group of enemies. So we're going to come inside of the ship from the eastern side. We're going to make our way to the middle, and then we're going to go all the way to the right. Right? So once we make our way all the way over here to the right, you see that there's a door over there that is locked, and there's going to be a couple of enemies over here that we're going to need to take out as well. So let me go ahead and take these guys out. Okay, now that we have finished taking all of these guys out, then we can proceed to get towards the cockpit of the ship, so to speak, because that is where the next item is located at. So how do we get there? So this door right behind us is locked. We need to open it up. Now, in order for us to open it up, there's going to be a small little door that we can open up. So we're going to head back down this small little aisle to the right of the ship, and then we're going to go down to the left and then use our small little construction tool to break down this wall. And over here, the ID band, right? Then from over here, we're just going to turn around and then head back to the left, all the way back down to the door that was just previously locked. All right, so head into the ship through the east. We're going to go to the right, take out all the enemies, and then we're going to go down a small little corridor, open up the door, go back out the door, and head back over in here. Now, if there isn't enemies over here, you should be able to just go ahead and walk through the door. But if there are some enemies over here, the door will be locked, which means you're going to have to take out even more enemies. So like I said, there's a lot of enemies over here. So you will have to take these enemies out like you see me doing. Unless somebody else was over here before you, and then you'll know that, you know, somebody was in the area previously before you. So now that we finally have finished taking these guys out, we finally have made our way to the cockpit, where there is a chest that you can go ahead and open up and get some sweet loot out of there. But the item we are looking for is right behind it, to the right a little bit. You interact with this, and finally we have completed everything that this guy wanted us to do, so to speak. So now that we have finished that part, now we can make our way to the testing station number 76. This is going to be the last thing that this guy asked us to do. So we're going to head inside of the testing station, and this could take some time, I do, because we're going to have to go through all of the whole testing station until we get all the way to the end. There's a lot of enemies over here, so I am going to cut this video, all right, just to let you know, but it's going to be easy. Once you make your way through the testing station, it's very linear. There's a start to the testing station, and then there's the end. So we're going to be focusing in right on the end of the testing station. So no worries, like I said, I got you back when it comes to these things, even though I'm going to cut the video. So just FYI, we are about to cut the video. But ton of mats around here, so have some fun going into this testing station. Here we go. Go into the testing station, and once we get to this little room where there is some small little red leaves glowing, floating down, there's going to be a room, and inside of this room there's going to be an ID band that we need to pick up before we get out of here, right? So this is the small little room that we can just run up to, and there's going to be a small little terminal that we can interact with, and inside of here will be the item that we are looking for. All right, so right before the end of that testing station will be that room, right? Easy peasy, you can't miss it. Now after that, we finally are going to go back to this place that we all started this adventure off, and that is the Pinnacle Station. So back to the Pinnacle Station to talk with this guy and give him what he wanted, which is the coded message, and check a few spots for him as well. And Arno will teach us. He's going to be a master and teach us the ways of the sword. And just like that, my dude, you have completed this quest, and finally you have unlocked the Swordmaster tree class, which is pretty awesome. So if you want to get a little bit more damage out of your skills when it comes to your sword, I showed you exactly how to start this quest line off and how to complete it as well. And yeah, I got your back, like I said, walking through you step by step, so I'll have some fun doing it as well. But for right now, that's pretty much good for the video. Hope you truly enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing? Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Upload a ton of videos, so once again, thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing y'all in the next one.